Hi. Hello, it's me. I did not mean to come in justified there. I'm normal. Don't worry about it. Hi, folks. Today, on this chilly but not too chilly day, I am going to be showing off multimedia storybooks. Multimedia storybooks from all over the world, but mostly Europe and America. Yeah, I see y'all liked the intro about Skybiz. And yeah. So hopefully, sorry, I had to answer something there. But yeah. So you all invested? Y'all want to invest in the internet? Yes? No? Yes, no? All right. Also, I've got a drink, another drink today. As I always do, as I often do. It's the same nasty drink as I got last time, but I enjoyed it so much, even though it had a dirt je ne sais quoi, I decided to give it another shot. So, but the thing about this drink, it's called Remedy Organics. The thing about this drink I didn't notice the first time, it has a fucking quote from, and I know I'm going to mispronounce this and you can all mock me and I will appreciate it. It has a quote from Hippocrates, Hippo Man, the Hippo, Mr. Healthmeister, Hippo Man, inventor of the creed, Hippocrates, right? Right? Anyways, the quote is, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food." So, yeah, that's apparently what happens with this drink. That's a little bit much drink, but let's give it a try. I've already shaken it up. Yep. That's like if a chocolate milk rolled around in the mud. A lot of flavors going on, but the thing is, I like drinks that kind of taste like they roll around in the mud. Okay, first up, I'm going to be showing these multimedia storybooks in order of most normal to least normal. So we're starting off pretty normal today. Let me show the screen. Boom. Look, it's Snoopy. And it's Wishbone. Y'all remember Wishbone? Wishbone was the dog that would tell you stories by dressing up and acting and shit like that. This dog did more for American literacy than everyone's like, oh, J.K. Rowling got everyone in the 90s to read. Wrong. It was Wishbone. We all saw Wishbone and we're like, God damn, books are cool. So yeah, I'm just being pro Wishbone here. All right, let's get started. Hello, Wishbone. Let's get started with, it's actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's start off with the adventures of Topsy and Tim at the supermarket. Yay! There we go. There's sound. All right, we got Topsy and Tim. They're at the supermarket. Let's go. We've got puzzles, coloring books, games. Let's start with the story.
Early one Saturday morning, Topsy and Tim and Mummy and Dad set out in their car. They were going to do their shopping at the big supermarket.
Okay. And since there's this little mark in the corner, that means we can click on things. So let's go. If you've never played multimedia before because you're young or whatever, a lot of multimedia kids games were just, I don't know, click around, have a good time. I like that.
Hello. Hello.
This is
Hello.
British, by the way. Also, real quick, before the stream, thank you. I want to thank I can't talk today. Vapor Skull for the follow. Thank you, Vapor Skull. Hi, dog. Ah! Why are you dressing like that, dude? Can I click on the car? Oh, sick, and they're all wearing sunglasses now. Oh, okay, that's sick. That's just genuinely sick. I like that.
It's very dark down here.
Wait, what, sir?
It's very dark down here.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the next page.
They drove into the supermarket car park. Lots of other cars had got there before them.
So, okay, they have this kind of thing at car parks in the UK where you have a little, usually we have these for our parking garages, not for like the HEB parking lot. The HEB I go to does not have like tickets to go into the car park.
There's a space, shouted Topsy and Tim, both together. Well spotted, said Mummy. Dad parked the car carefully, and they all got out.
Yeah, most supermarket, I can't imagine that kind of thing at a supermarket, but I am just a lawless, clueless American. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just want to click on all your cars. What's this? It's got a lift? Okay, this is like, there's a Trader Joe's that has a parking lot like this, but in Austin by the Central Library, where you get in by, you drive into a parking garage and then you go up the parking garage to the Trader Joe's. It has like a little cart elevator too, I think. No, fuck! No. Fuck.
Topsy and Tim and Mum
I didn't
and
know
Dad
that would exit.
set
I
out
thought
in
that
their
would,
car.
fuck.
They were going to do their shopping at the big supermarket.
Oh, I fucked up. I fuck up.
They drove into the supermarket.
I'm sorry,
car park.
folks. I'm so sorry.
Lots of
I
other
didn't
cars
mean to
had
start
got there
over.
before them.
That's the way the multimedia crumbles.
There's a space, shouted Topsy and Tim, both together. Well spotted, said Mummy. Dad parked the car
I shouldn't have been
carefully,
talking about,
and they all
because
got
the
out.
Trader Joe's by the Central Library shares the parking garage with the Central Library. So, like, you know,
Inside the supermarket,
I've got it on my mind.
There were lots of trolleys on wheels. Mummy chose one, and Tim started to push it for her.
I want to push it.
Said Topsy.
I got it first.
Said Tim.
Steady on.
Said Dad.
We'll need 2 trolleys for all our shopping. You can help me push mine, Topsy.
2 trolleys? Chat, have you ever been grocery shopping and you needed 2 carts? Like, has that ever happened to you? That has literally never happened to me. Like, if it fills up too much, you just put stuff on the bottom. Yeah, that's so much. That's so much.
Mummy had brought a very long shopping list with her. She divided it into 2 pieces and gave 1 piece to Dad. Tim and Mummy went to get some fruit. They got apples, bananas, and pears. Tim chose 1 orange for himself.
Salem, thank you so
and
much for
one
the
for
for the
Topsy.
follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we got things to click here. Not Tipsy and Tomsy here. You can't clip on Topsy and Tom or Tim or whatever. Can I click on this? Okay, bananas. I don't like that noise. Stop. 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 Okay. Hey, that's disgusting. Kids shouldn't drink wine, but what do I know? It is Europe. That happens to my mushrooms.
Yummy.
You know, you really shouldn't find worms in your lettuce, but what do I know?
Hot.
Ah!
Hot.
Ah!
Hot.
Ah! Can I click on the list? Your bag? Mom? Dad? Ah! Ah! The peppers are gay now! That's cool. I respect that. Mom, Dad, Gotta be a dipshit in the supermarket.
Dad looked at his shopping list.
We need eggs, coffee, cornflakes, and cat food.
He said. While Dad was getting the cornflakes, Topsy went to find the cat food. Dad didn't see her go.
I like that he dropped all the corny flakes onto the floor. First of all, that's a great price for cornflakes. Like, even though this was from 1996, that's a good price for cornflakes. That's a very, very good price. But this, you don't need to do that, dude.
Topsy soon found the shelves of cat and dog food. She chose the sort that Kitty liked best.
Yeah, you had this as you're from the land of Topsy and Tim, October. So this is like, y'all remember this? Oh, that's cute. I like that cat. What about these dogs? Nothing. Bullshit. The pet bed? That's fine. That's normal. What the hell are these?
Wookiees!
What?
Wookiees! Wookiees!
Oh, walkies. I was very confused. One more time.
Wookiees!
It really sounds like
Topsy turned
Wookiees.
round and looked for Dad and his trolley. But Dad had disappeared. The supermarket was full of people pushing trolleys, but Topsy couldn't see Dad anywhere. Topsy felt lost and lonely, and she began to cry. She looked for someone to help her.
Can I click on the people? No, I like the dead fish behind me.
She knew she should only go to someone who worked in the shop. But who? The lady behind
Yeah,
the
I thought that was a
cheese counter
pair.
looked
I thought
friendly.
that was a family
My
couple, the
Mummy and
lesbians.
Daddy have gone home without me, Topsy told her.
All right, let's click on this. And this. Just clicking everywhere as fast as I can. Pac-Man, no! Oh. That's what cheese should look like. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure they haven't gone home without you, said the lady. She looked around and saw a little boy wearing a t-shirt just like the one Topsy had on. Is that little boy your brother? She asked. It's Tim, said Topsy. Tim took Topsy back to Mummy and Dad.
Aw, thank you. That little bit of drama resolved itself quickly.
Dad had been very worried.
Where did you go, Topsy?
He said.
I thought I had lost you.
He lifted Topsy up into the child's seat on his trolley.
I won't lose you again.
He said. Topsy liked riding in Dad's trolley.
Dad, I can call you Dad, right? Dad, don't say anything don't say I won't lose you again so ominously. That's not good. That's actually pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Peas. Fish fingers. Sorry, I'm trying to break the game. That's not nice. They're like, do not click on Mom and Dad.
When Tim saw Topsy riding in Dad's trolley, he wanted to ride too. Not now, said Mummy. There's too much shopping in my trolley, and we're nearly at the checkout.
Are we almost done? We just started this book.
There were lots of sweets beside the checkout. Tim was just going to ask for some when Mummy said, "I've got a special job for you, Tim. Please will you find 2 big cardboard boxes to put the shopping in?"
Do they... Europeans, you UK people, you wonderful people, do you not have shopping bags? Oh, does Aldi make you do that? Okay, that makes sense. BJ's does that. They do that in Canada sometimes. Okay. You know, I have been to... there is a Korean grocery store that I've been to where you also get your stuff in a cardboard box if you don't bring a bag with you, which is my bad. I have bags. I just always forget to bring them. Right. They will never let me click on Tim.
Tim found a huge pile of cardboard boxes in one corner of the supermarket. He pulled one out from the bottom of the pile. Boxes came tumbling down from the top, and one landed on Tim's head. Topsy laughed when she saw it.
You look like a spaceman,
she said.
I think that there might be an Aldi in like the Round Rock maybe area or something. I know there's one. There's an Aldi in Temple, Texas of all places, which really surprised me going to Temple, Texas and being like, you guys have an Aldi and Austin doesn't? So, you know.
Mummy and Dad had got everything on their lists. Now it was time to pay for it. Topsy helped Dad unload the shopping onto the moving counter.
Oh, is it just gonna... Penguin. Yeah, it's gay milk. Cat food. I know, like, we've got H Mart and we've got a couple other places in, Sis. Yeah, okay. Can I click on this? Yeah.
The checkout lady added up what it all cost. Mummy paid for it, and she and Tim packed it neatly into the big cardboard boxes, ready to take to the car. Dad had one more job for Topsy and Tim to do before they went home. It was to ride in the supermarket spaceship. Topsy and Tim liked that job best of all.
Okay, so chat. Are any of you old enough that when you went to a supermarket, they would have a little theater you could sit in, like, and watch cartoons? It was very, very small. I saw one of these once in my life, and since then, it has appeared constantly in my dream. Thank you, Carmen, for the 50 bits. Then Mommy and Daddy complained about the price of eggs. All right, kid. There you go. Not like a full theater, but it was like a little booth you could sit in, and it would play a cartoon. They had that at IKEA? Okay. Can I click on anything else? It?
Supermarket. Spaceship. Spaceship. Spaceship.
And that was it. That's the story. So let's do some other things. Let's do a jigsaw puzzle. How about a jigsaw puzzle of the fruit situation? Oh my God, this is pretty easy. This is... Sorry to be like, wow, this game for toddlers is easy, but... Oh, where's the challenge? No. Okay, this is a normal jigsaw. I know what I'm doing. It's normal. This is a speed run. Vega, thank you for the follow. There we go. And there we go. Topsy and Tim. No. All right. You get the point of the jigsaws. Let's do some coloring. All right. These are my paints. Do I have any other colors? Can I? There we go. Oh, crayon. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So. Jesus. I wonder if this looks different.
Light blue.
Okay, yeah, they have different patterns. Okay.
Pink.
Oh, Sam! Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Red.
All right. Mom is red with anger because she saw the price of, I don't know, bananas. Man, the other week, I got bananas that never ripened and instead somehow went from green to rotten. It was so amazing. Like, it's like one half of it was totally green and unedible, and then the other half of it was like brown. It was so cool. Oh, nice. Hey, October. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Thank you so much. All right, let's see the texture of the paint. Let's go with
orange.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, I don't like the coloring noise. It's really bad. And last but not least, we got board games. Let's do this one first.
Bingo! Pasta with all sorts of different sauces.
It's 5 pence, so I think it's this. Let's go. 15 pence, so that's 10. 15. All right, 6 pence. I think that's this plus this. 6 pence is really cheap. Like for this, 10, 11, 12. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 3 pence. How do I, oh, 2 and 1. I know that. I'm not going to get befuddled by a children's game. 3 pence for a ride. That's way too cheap. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Hard mode, please. Ooh, let's move this.
Ooh. Running a little low on product.
Yeah, a little low. 1 player. All right. What do I do? Grapes. Oh my god. You're doing 50-21. Oh shit, AI October gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. God damn.
He also included some inferences to homosexuality.
Nelson JD 10-month resub, yeah.
Homosexuality. Yes.
Homosexuality? Yes, that's basically the theme of the show. This guy's gonna beat my ass. This guy's beating my ass. Wow, banana. Yeah, the fruits are die faces. It's kind of interesting. Fuck you. No, I shouldn't have played on hard. And that's Topsy and Tim at the supermarket. Chat, do you like this? This is pretty normal. It's kind of silly, a little stupid, a little goofy, but it's pretty much your platonic ideal of the interactive multimedia storybook. Yeah, let's get out of here. Can Cambertian, thank you so much
Topsy
for the
and Tim
sub.
At the supermarket.
Uh-huh. 5 Fat Sausages by Linda Caro, sung by the children. Did I miss 5 Fat Sausages? Okay, I apparently missed 5 Fat Sausages. 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 5 Fat Sausage. 5 Fat Sausages. And that's Topsy and Tim. Good stuff, good stuff. Ah, God.
I love being a dog, yes!
Thank you, Wishbone. Oh. All right, we got next game. We got another game coming up. And I have to make a choice. I have to decide in my head which game's weirder. And I think... Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. Chat, we need to go back in time to 1993. And in 1993, a simple multimedia game was released called Tales of the Wild Zeep. You're not going to believe this one. This one is so weird that it actually has a little bit of a following, so that's good.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such big imagination on such a little pup. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kinda seems familiar, like a story from a book.
All right, and you don't install it, you just played. Zeep time. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be prepared for the wild Zeep.
Of the wild Zeep.
Oh, Cambertine, I don't think I mentioned, I don't think I thanked you. Thank you so much. So, do you like him? This does seem like it'd be on a Vine Sauce stream. Dreamed up and written by Alessandra. Graphics by Darren Horrible, and music and sound effects by Robert Elavino. And software development by Joel, Tom, and look at all these voice talents, including Alessandra. Thank you for some the 50-bit surface game. These are good freaks. Oh boy, I don't know if you're ready for the Zeep.
Let's hear it for Jimmy's Subpar.
All right, we got 3 books. We've got to choose a zip-zinging tale. How about the Wild Zeep's first performance? Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. It was my best one yet. Thank you. All right. it's time-
Wild Zeep's first performance. The Wild Zeep was starring in the local Zeep production of Romeo and Juliet. It was his first performance, but everyone was counting on him to make the play a hit. You see, the Wild Zeep was talented in many ways and had made quite a reputation for himself. Hilda Drampit, the stern director, took him backstage after every rehearsal to say,
"It's up to you, oh Wild Zeep, to make this play a smash.
So the wild Zeep practiced his lines 23 hours every day for 23 days.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
As autograph.
Oh, okay. You can look up words when you click on things, including banana rhubarb crisp.
Banana rhubarb crisp. Bad spell.
When the sky is too dark, every blade of grass seems worried, and not even Zema Zeep's cool cucumber soup tastes good. Okay. Oh my God, look at him. Look at him go. Other way, dude.
Gaze.
Yeah. Do you want to see if this has
Buttons.
homosexuality? I don't think it does.
Hovered.
I can say that Tales of the Wild Zeep does not include the word homosexuality.
As he dragged his sleepy Zeep body home, the neighborhood Zeeplings followed, tugging on his sleeves, begging for his autograph.
Can you sign this for my son, please?
Sign here.
My son loves you.
Soon you'll be one famous wild Zeep.
Cried little Morris Mills, as Sally Spottle, with a tiny 2-inch camera, snapped photo after photo of him. Trudge, trudge, trudge. 12 miles later,
Wait, when was he walking? Is that his way home? He walks 12 miles home?
the wild Zeep reached his extra soft ostrich feather bed with the cloud blossom pillows and had just begun to sip his favorite blackberry tea with lemon cream
Yes,
and honey
thigh
when...
gap. Good phone, guys. Great phone. Absolutely perfectly rendered. No need to change.
It was the wild Zeep's great aunt Zelda, once removed, calling from Alaska to give him some practical advice. Of the 334 Zeeps with acting ability, Aunt Zelda was the top talent. Years ago, she had won fame and fortune through her act as a skydiver who saves a swan.
Okay. I don't like the sound of women screaming.
Whatever are you doing, up, awake, and about, oh wild Zeep?
Aunt Zelda scolded.
C
As an
takes you
actor
to the
soon
title
make a
screen.
smash hit. Sleep should be your main concern. Every excellent actor needs at least 12 hours of sleep. Dreams, too. Every good actor must have 2 zip-zinging dreams a day.
Chat, do you have zip-singing dreams?
Please, Aunt Zelda.
Sighed the wild Zeep wearily.
I was just this split second going to sleep and...
Oh, wild Zeep, please forgive me.
Interrupted Aunt Zelda earnestly.
If nothing else, I do know how important sleep is to the budding actor about to make a smash.
The wild Zeep had snoozed off and hung up the phone in his sleep. The next day, the wild Zeep leaped out of bed with far more zing and zip than he'd had in his life. Tonight would be his first performance.
Do you think he's accidentally going to drink real poison?
I must say, a wild Zeep.
The wild Zeep said to himself after pouring hot chocolate in his oatmeal bowl and oatmeal in his strawberry juice glass.
If this is the life of a star, it is a strange life indeed.
Dude. You're fucking up,
Priscilla
dude.
Putterlip poked her head
Holy
in Wild
shit.
Zeep's kitchen.
Holy shit, Priscilla Putterlip.
She sang out. The wild Zeep felt his neck prickle. His thumbs start twiddling and his head turn oddly heavy.
Excuse me, Priscilla,
the wild Zeep said politely.
but I must run.
Yeah, this does remind me of Rhapsody Kids a little bit.
And run did he ever. That wild Zeep hurled down the rutty road from his house, sped up an avenue here, galloped down a street there, raced here, there, and everywhere. Thoughts of smash hits, fame, and fortune were scrambling up his brain.
Why, I can't remember my own lines.
Gasped the wild Zeep at mile 8. By mile 17, he'd remembered only one word in the third act. And at mile 20, the wild Zeep skidded to a stop, rested his heavy head on a large, cool white rock, and fell fast asleep.
Bro, you ran so fast you forgot your lines, bro. Yeah, everybody sleeps on rocks.
Who can this be so sound asleep in the middle of the day? It looks like the much-mentioned wild Zeep.
2 butterflies, Frida and Alfred, hovered above the wild Zeep in his heap.
Should we wake him?
Asked Frida.
I thought tonight was his great performance as Romeo.
Oh no, Romeo!
Groaned the wild Zeep, awakened by the sweet voices of butterflies.
I love the butterflies' faces.
Asked Alfred curiously.
You're not looking forward to your smash hit performance?
Smash hit this, smash hit that, and fiddlesweeps to all that splat. Oh, drat!
Cried the wild Zeep.
How can my performance this evening be a smash hit before it's performed? I've never acted in public. Everyone from Mr. Rampant to the teeniest Zeepling thinks that somehow I'm going to make this a smash hit. Why, I can't remember my own lines. And talent? They talk about talent. I have no more talent than a spoon.
The wild Zeep was just not himself. His head felt heavier still.
He's so down on himself.
Why, that's not true.
Cried Frida.
You just now delivered a very passionate speech. Quite so.
Agreed Alfred, who knew a thing or two about acting and, in general, greatly appreciated the arts.
I, too, greatly appreciate the arts in general.
This calmed the wild Zeep down a bit, and he asked the butterflies,
Can you wondrously winged folk give me some advice for my first performance?
Alfred and Frida looked at one another.
Well,
Said Alfred slowly.
just keep in mind that your act depends on what's inside the wild Zeep, and not what everyone out there expects or thinks of the wild Zeep.
Ah!
Yes.
Chimed in Frida.
Sorry,
Forget about everyone out there and
surprising.
listen to your insides.
She then flew over to Alfred and whispered something in his ear. Alfred nodded.
Yeah, that they're tweaking.
If only I had as much wisdom as you two. You remind me of my great-grandfather Zeep.
Said the wild Zeep respectfully as the three headed toward the theater. He continued.
Would you like some free tickets too?
But before he could finish his sentence, lo! Frida and Alfred had flown
What the
straight
fuck?
into his open mouth.
Hey, what the
wild
fuck?
Zeep jumped 8 miles high and started laughing, giggling, and guffawing. Butterflies tickle mightily when first swallowed. From deep within the wild Zeep, the butterflies sang to him.
Don't worry about us. Good luck in your performance, and we'll see you afterwards. You have only half an hour before you must be on stage.
Hilda Drampet, the stern director, pulled at his ear, rumpled his hair, and started lecturing him on Romeo. But the wild Zeep heard none of her words. He was not himself. A crowd of Zeeplings hooted outside his dressing room.
They hooted! Hey, Jordan,
His
welcome.
friends
It's
and
the Adventures of the Wild
relatives
Zeep.
chattered on and on about stardom. But But the wild Zeep was very far away. He was no longer the wild Zeep.
Oh?
He was
Oh
Romeo.
my God, the stage!
As he strode on stage, the lines flowed from his lips effortlessly.
This
Quite
stage,
good.
man!
Excellent.
A superior acting job.
Hardly an act at all.
Everybody was much impressed, and soon the theater was absolutely quiet, except for the voices of the actors.
In pure gold, that while Verona by that name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
That audience!
Suddenly, Romeo was speaking his last words. There was a wild burst of applause, and the wild Zeep, in a daze, looked up to see
that's
the
all
whole
of you,
audience
Chad. This
as
is what
one
you look like.
rise to praise his
Thank you for the big
magnificent
service,
performance.
Kane. That's us. That's all of you in chat. I love them. Oh my God. Oh, look at those sick. Ew! I forgot they were in his
He
mouth.
gasped
Oh,
with such
Jesus.
force, Alfred and Frida
Oh,
flew right
Jesus.
out of his mouth.
Congratulations!
They cried.
A splendid performance, and we had the best seats of all.
The wild Zeep said gratefully.
I could never have done it without you. I will always remember you. Take a bow.
So the three friends bowed and bowed and bowed till the sun rose the next morning.
Yeah, it is body horror for kids, huh?
Compliments of the wild Zeep. They had starfruit pancakes and blackberry nectar for breakfast and slept well onto sunset. For both star actors and butterflies need their 12 hours of solid sleep. And nobody would have ever guessed the wild Zeep had butterflies in his stomach the evening of his first performance.
I guess that's a way to visualize the metaphor. Is that it? Did we finish the... we finished the first story. Don't worry, there's 2 other stories in this book. The wild Zeep swallows a cloud. What is... Okay, the C does this. We have auto read, which I want on. Glossary, the main menu. I think it's loud enough. I don't think it needs to be any louder. Okay. I thought C would just take the main menu, but I guess I was wrong. Anyways, he's gonna swallow a cloud. Look at him. Look at this. Yeah?
The wild Zeep swallows a cloud.
Oh my God, look!
The morning the wild Zeep swallowed a cloud, his face turned gray, his hair white, and he rose high above the treetops and began sailing west.
Well, we're just getting into it, aren't we? Okay?
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
He said unhappily as a bird flew through him.
My feet enjoyed the feel of the earth too much.
He was worried because he had been invited for dinner at Zemma Zeep's house and he didn't want to be late. Zemma was a proud Zeep who cooked days in advance for special dinners. So it was
Yeah, it feels like they just found the cloud tool in Photoshop and were like, we got this. We got this. Although this was pre-Photoshop, so who knows what filter they... Look at him!
The wild Zeep couldn't steer the cloud he swallowed and wondered if it would ever land. He was not a wild Zeep with a fondness for heights, so when he swallowed the cloud, he felt a bit queasy.
Yeah, Bryce 3D, that makes sense.
He drifted over to Tessie
What?
Kurtig's house, where he found her doing her 50 push-ups. She was a treb-blue bug who lived high in the bark
Okay.
of a wild sycamore
Do
tree,
you like her?
so needed to stay in shape. At 7,300 feet, sap beetles were plentiful, juicy, and sweet, perfect for an appetite such as hers.
Why, oh wild Zeep,
cried Tessie as he hovered near her door.
you have become plump and gray, and I have never, ever known you to float through the air. Usually, you leap, hop, and skedaddle up my tree to visit me.
I know.
Said
Jesus
the wild
Christ.
Zeep unhappily.
This is thank you for the 50 bits, Cartman. Yeah, we gotta save her before she gets registered with the SCP. Jesus
or when I'll
Christ.
end. And it's sure to be a dark day.
It feels
Well,
Bryce 3D.
I
It doesn't matter if
Said
it's true,
Tessie
it feels
practically.
true.
The cloud in your belly is making you act and feel like a cloud, and affecting the mood of everyone around you.
True enough, when the wild Zeep looked down, he saw all the woodland creatures moping about, shuffling along, or getting into fights.
I guess I'd better go somewhere else.
He said miserably. Now, as you know,
As we all
usually
know.
the wild Zeep was a light-hearted, skylarking
Yeah, it was
creature
named Zeep
skipping about,
3D.
singing, or playing one of his 72 violins. He would offer freely
72
his
violins?
foolproof
How
Zeep
rich is
wisdom
this
to
guy?
any creature who needed it.
I haven't seen the riff track, Cindy. That sounds good.
And always around 4:30 in the afternoon, he would begin whipping up a delicious banana rhubarb crisp or some apple sop soup topped with orange rind and ginger butter for any friend who stopped by after dusk to chat. Most folks would find themselves
Snoopy! Snoopy, what have you done?
and
There we
always
go.
around 4:30
Snoopy, you're
in the
not
afternoon,
allowed.
he would begin whipping up a
That was my
delicious banana
screensaver.
rhubarb crisp or some apple sop soup topped with orange rind and ginger butter for any friend who stopped by after dusk to chat. Most folks would find themselves grinning at the mere sight of the wild Zeep. There was no doubt that being a cloud was contrary to the nature of the wild Zeep. Tessie the Treblu bug was beginning to feel a little testy, so she hastily bid farewell to the wild Zeep, who continued to wander in a westerly direction.
This is so weird.
He had a bad spell, caught in the afterdraft of a helicopter, where he spread so thin he nearly disappeared, coughing and spitting up the fumes. How strange to be so light, and yet so somber, the wild Zeep thought to himself grimly.
I get...
A wild Zeep.
He said, for speaking out loud to himself had helped him through many a bad spot in his past.
What would great-grandfather Zeep do in a spot like this?
Die.
He recalled the story his great-grandfather told him about the time he'd been practicing goose and swan dives and was caught in the ferocious current of the Stormy-Kill River. Great-grandfather just let his Zeep body flow with the current till he wound up safely on shore a few hundred miles away from his home. He gritted his teeth till he realized clouds don't have teeth.
This is
He
like
tried
a
heading north,
nightmare
where most clouds
scenario.
belong, till he realized clouds are pushed along by wind. When no wind blew, the wild Zeep hunched up in the air, feeling sorry for himself, angry at the cloud which had lodged itself in his belly and worried about missing Zeep's dinner.
Well, you're gonna miss dinner because you're a fucking cloud, dude.
The sorrier, angrier, and more worried he grew, the more like a cloud he grew. Other clouds began pushing toward him and bumped, bullied, shoved, rolled, and lumped smack blam right into the wild Zeep.
Hey, Bob!
Cried the wild Zeep.
Oh God, there's more of them!
Doing?
A mean, tough-looking cloud said, "You talking to me?" Another cloud jeered.
What kind of cloud are you, anyway?
All the clouds began pushing and shoving till the poor wild Zeep, well, he was fit to burst.
Is he... Oh my God, he's dead now.
And burst he did. Hurdy-gurdy, the wild Zeep split into a million raindrops and was falling, kerplop.
Chad, do you like this? Do you like
right
that he's
down to earth
dead?
in Zemma's garden, where she was picking a few ripe plum tomatoes for her famous, specially fresh scarlet salad. This salad
Rose petals.
contained
Okay.
beets, tomatoes, radishes, rhubarb, apples, strawberries, rose petals, and other assorted fruits and vegetables. Zemma, known for the calm way about her, looked with no surprise at the wild Zeep, who had landed amidst a bunch of cabbages.
Did you see that storm that just whipped through? That was a doozy. But you're looking thinner, wild Zeep.
Zemma said concernedly, peering over her fancy spectacles. After giving him a peck on the cheek, she said,
Come on in for some creamy almond corn soup that'll set you straight. Then we can exchange recipes and chat with my other guest this evening, Mr. Zeppelbrum.
Mr. Zeppelbrum
was a lily farmer who lived right up the road. He was famous for his mighty appetite and was especially partial to Zemma's creamy soups. He had only one fear in the world. He was a bit scared of heights, so he wore a large hat to avoid looking at the sky. So the evening went well, until dessert. At first, both guests declined her famous buttercream cloud cake, which looked and tasted just like a cloud.
What?
Exclaimed Zemma.
No dessert? Unheard of in this house.
Mr. Zeppelbrum claimed to be absolutely stuffed to the chin, but the wild Zeep bravely took spoon in hand to try the delectable confection.
You're gonna turn to a cloud again, you freak.
For just a moment, the wild Zeep had a spell of dizziness. But this soon passed.
Oh, okay, he's fine.
Quite relieved to be still on solid earth, the wild Zeep praised their talented hostess by reciting his finest poetry in her honor.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Some poems rhyme, but this one doesn't.
Okay.
Zemma Zeep was listening so intently, she polished off the whole buttercream cloud cake, and that night had wonderful dreams of flying between the stars.
Huh. The end! I like this wild Zeep. Well, we've got a final video. A final story, I should say. The wild Zeep and the other thing. Let me turn down the audio a little bit. It looks really loud. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. The wild Zeep and the other thing. You'll love to hear a car crash sound. You'd love to hear it.
The Wild Zeep and the Other Thing. The Wild Zeep was eating dinner with his friend Slogarth the Snail. He liked creatures who were hearty eaters, and he himself never refused seconds. They were eating the Wild Zeep's famous celery stew, pickled beets, wild rice, a staple in every Wild Zeep's diet.
Huh.
And for dessert, his exquisite butternut squash pie with sarsaparilla syrup.
Sounds disgusting, dude.
Slogarth the Snail leaned back and loosened his orange belt. That was a feast to dream about for weeks, he exclaimed. The Wild Zeep said modestly,
Oh, it was nothing. I just threw this, that, and the other thing in a few pots and pans, and...
You know, said Slogarth suddenly, I've always wondered what the other thing was.
What other thing?
The other thing?
Asked the Wild Zeep with a puzzled look on his face. Yes, said Slogarth. This, that, and the other thing. Whatever is the other thing? The Wild Zeep, for the life of him, could not figure out what the other thing was. Soon, Slogarth, after thanking his host 17 times over, trailed
a lot of thanking.
his slow, silvery way back to his cozy home under a beanstalk. And the Wild Zeep, well, the Wild Zeep did not sleep much that night. He tossed, turned, tumbled, twisted, and twiddled his thumbs till dawn. As soon as the sun rose, the Wild Zeep jumped out of bed with such oomph, he hit his head on the ceiling and hollered
Bonk.
with such force, he woke his wise Aunt Tildy clear across town. Immediately, she sped over to the Wild Zeep's house.
She's speeding.
Whatever is wrong with you?
Cried Aunt Tildy.
You're never up at the first crack of dawn.
The Wild Zeep said,
I have not slept a wink since thinking about the other thing.
What is the other thing?
The Wild Zeep's name is Wild Zeep, I think.
Asked the curious Aunt Tildy.
I have no idea just now, but I'll let you know in a week.
Said the Wild Zeep with determination.
Do-do-do-do-do, Wild
And off
Zeep,
he skipped
figuring
and
out
flew and
esoteric
sailed for many days
questions.
to hunt down the other thing. For like
Hey, Vic
all
Viper,
Zeeps,
we're going
the Wild
through
Zeep would not
deranged
sleep until he
multimedia
found
storybooks.
answers to his questions about life. The wild Zeep poked through the luscious jungles, hunted in the hottest deserts,
Thanks for the follow, Vic.
paddled through the bog water of swamps, leaped from sand dune to iceberg till, at long last, on the shore of a little sea, he found the other thing.
We found it. It's the texture of his hair, it looks like.
Now, the wild Zeep could not tell you exactly how he knew it was the other thing, except it was not this, and not that, and could only be the other thing. It looked like a falling star. It felt cool and smooth as a mirror, and it smelled like the roots of a dandelion just unearthed.
Normal.
So the wild Zeep put the other thing in his pocket, galloped furiously home on a
He's
speedy
horse
white
now.
horse named Winifred, and
Oh, he has a
planted it in his
horse.
celery garden.
He has a white horse. Why can't we? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to snoopy you.
The wild Zeep had a mighty green thumb, so he knew what other things need in order to grow strong. He fed the other thing honeysuckle sap, shaded it with soft palms, and recited to it the most encouraging poetry.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'll give the other thing anything. There's nothing I won't do.
The townfolk gathered around the talented wild Zeep and the other thing to watch him toil and the other thing bloom. Zachary Zeep, the guard of the local
Zachary
greenhouse,
Zeep.
Who would have thought there was such a thing as the other thing?
"Well," said Slogarth humbly, "the notion sort of slipped out at supper time,"
Yes,
joined in Aunt Tildy.
and the notion continued till dawn.
They looked admiringly at the wild Zeep as the wild Zeep worked. He worked so hard, he went through 12 pairs of gardener's gloves and had a sore throat from reciting so much poetry. Soon, the other thing grew taller than all of them, and the wild Zeep propped a ladder against it for easy climbing.
Yeah, it's animated in a way. I mean, it fades.
From each laden branch, a new thing bloomed rare, beautiful blooms, blossoms that looked like the antlers of an ancient wildebeest. Dew in a rainstorm. A syllable of sleep. An arrow as long as the world is round. A finch's wing. The silvery scale of a fish. A soprano's highest note.
Anybody want a finch's wing? Anybody need a finch's wing?
The townfolk oohed and odd, applauded, then went home to drink mulberry sap and dream about answers to life.
The Zeeps are always eating and drinking the weirdest shit.
They'd been awake for days watching the wild Zeep at work and were content to see the other thing in full bloom. The wild Zeep still did not sleep. He smelled a magic in the blossoms of the other thing and would not rest till he examined it more closely and smelled its scent more deeply.
Thank you, Kruga, for the follow. This is
climbed the ladder,
The Adventures of the Wild
to the very
Zeep.
top where the wing blossom grew. This was one of his favorites. No sooner did the blossom fall into his hand when a strange feeling passed through him.
So is he going to another dimension?
Suddenly, the earth dropped from beneath him.
Ah!
He felt lighter than he ever dreamed possible. His arms bent like wire hangers. His heart beat faster than his thoughts, and from his throat came an amazing music. The whole world seemed to rush at him. The velvet bunch and brush of treetops swooped by his keen eye. Every rustle in the grass far below him now made his blood race.
Chat, what the fuck?
I'm flying!
Cried the wild Zeep.
I can't believe I'm flying!
Soon he was doing loop-de-loops, skating through air, plummeting, and lurching up again. There wasn't a more delighted wild Zeep in the whole universe.
Hexagon Witch, thank you for the
At the
raid.
instant of dawn, he came to a halt
Hexagon
and
was
crashed
just
back
traded
into the
for
branches
viewers.
of the other thing.
Hexagon Witch, this story is bonkers.
What a wondrous flight that was!
Exclaimed the wind-shook wild Zeep to himself.
The
pulling some
multimedia has been
feathers from his head.
inexplicable and strange.
He examined the branches and the million different blossoms and thought excitedly about all the days to come.
Endless possibilities! Endless dreams!
He whispered, then crawled into his soft Zeep bed for sound sleep. The next day, the wild Zeep and Slogarth the snail were lunching on sweet asparagus and honey yam strudel. The wild Zeep excitedly told Slogarth all about his flight, while Slogarth, chomping on the delectable strudel, looked at him in disbelief. Nothing like what you've described could possibly happen, even though you are a wild Zeep and my dear friend.
I don't believe you, even though you're my best friend.
Cried the wild Zeep. He skipped up his ladder to the tip-top of the other thing and plucked the first blossom his hand brushed against. It was the silvery scale of a fish. The wild Zeep closed his eyes dramatically, waiting for the strange sensation
It's
to pass
the
through
wild
his body.
Zeep. Yeah, there's only one of him, baby.
After a few minutes of not feeling a thing but the silvery scale blossom limp in his hand, the wild Zeep opened his eyes again. He scratched his head, shrugged, then dove headfirst into a bird basin. Clunk!
Ouch!
He exclaimed. Meanwhile, Slogarth was calmly
Fucking
eating
Slogarth.
leftover marigold pollen pie and watching the foolish actions of the wild Zeep. I'm sorry, the snail finally sighed sympathetically, but I must go now to visit my Uncle Hunch. And off he slid, leaving a silvery wake.
Gross. Wild Zeep sure is zeeping.
The wild Zeep
Oh,
was
look at his
disappointed
face.
He couldn't share his experience with Slogarth. But, true to the wild Zeep he was, he didn't brew and stew or feel blue because of this. First, he picked the blossom resembling a soprano's highest note, closed his eyes, and waited. Nothing. He even tried singing a few bars, but all he heard was his own Zeep tenor. He looked at the many rare and colorful blossoms, but didn't have the heart to pick any more. The wild Zeep realized that the other thing had lost some of its magic for him. Late that night, the wild Zeep dreamed he was in a brook, darting and pausing, floating and skimming on feathery fin, looking to either side of it.
Hey, what the fuck?
He woke the following morning, sadly knowing his dream was just a dream and not the magical other thing. Gazing forlornly out his window, he sensed a shadow behind him. It was his wise Aunt Tilly.
Chat, what does your
The
Zeep
wild
Sona look
Zeep
like? I
offered
want to
her
see
some
Zeep Sonas.
tangerine
I want to
lime
see
juice,
people drawing
sat her
themselves
down
as
at the
Zeep.
kitchen table and told her all about his experiences with the other thing. Then he asked for her foolproof Zeep advice.
Good
Aunt
Zeep.
Tildy said kindly,
I'm sorry, O wild Zeep. It appears to me you turned the other thing into something. And now it's a different thing altogether and has lost the magic of being the other thing. It's a plain old something. You will never fly the way you flew, nor swim like a fish, nor fall like a star.
The wild Zeep was very quiet after this, but true to his Zeepish nature, didn't stay that way for long. Instead, he raced to his garden, dragging Aunt Tildy along to show her an especially magnificent stalk in his celery garden.
Just something.
He cried with a wink in his eye.
Just smell the sweet air coming from the blossoms of something.
The wild Zeep spun Aunt Tildy about till she was out of breath. Aunt
Okay.
Tildy laughed a hearty Zeep laugh and spent the rest of the afternoon helping the wild Zeep weed, water, and prune.
This whatchamacallit is really handy.
Said Aunt Tildy to the wild Zeep, pointing to a gardening tool he'd never used before.
This what?
Cried the wild Zeep with a wild glint in his eye.
Hoo-hooy!
Already,
I'm
dreams
the
of
wild
searching for the
Zeep.
wild whatchamacallit were beginning to fill his head.
Yeehaw! The end! We got through the wild Zeep, chat. What do you think? Yeah, no moral. And let's leave. Let's get the fuck out of here. Actually, let's look at the credits. Here we go. 7,001 thanks to Jane and Jim, who, it is told, spotted not only a heap of Zeeps, but caught a wild Zeep leaping deep into a Jeep wildly beeping. There we go. This is how we're doing it. Let's get out of here. All right, that was the wild Zeep. Folks, I got one more for you. One more storybook, and you're not going to believe this one. I barely did. Let's get started here.
I love being a dog, yes!
All right, chat. Folks, I can call you folks, right? Right? Folks, it's time for... It's time for the adventures of Busy Billy. You might think to yourself, Busy Billy, whom's could that be? Well, he is a little freak man. And you won't believe him. You will not believe the antics of Busy Billy. And be right back, chat.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such big imagination on such a little pond. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kinda seems
I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Oh, yeah. We love Wishbone in this household. Okay. Chat, I don't know how to describe the adventures of Busy Billy other than it's like someone took it's like an adventure game type thing for children, but not really. But just Billy. The kid concept. Let's run. Let's go with Wonderland first. Yay? Oh my god, how long is it gonna take for this? I wish that Fantasy was the SNK game, but unfortunately. Hold on. We're creative adventures for young minds.
The Kid Concept presents Busy Billy Wonderland.
One day when Busy Billy was walking to his friend Timmy's home, he saw a house he had never seen before. It looked very mysterious and also very friendly.
I wonder who lives there.
Busy Billy soon found his way to the attic. He took a quick peek around.
An old trunk. I'll bet it's full of wonderful things.
And so it was. All sorts of wonderful objects. And this is how Busy Billy's extraordinary adventures began.
Hello, kids. Welcome to the adventures of Busy Billy. There are lots of surprises in store for you, because when Busy Billy goes exploring, astounding things happen. To go off exploring with Busy Billy, click here. To
Do you
play
like this
fun
freak?
Puzzles, click here. To go off on a fascinating quest adventure with Busy Billy, click here. To direct your own movie, click here.
Let's get started, folks. We've got 4 areas to
Click any
explore.
picture and let's have fun. Hi. Let's help Busy Billy explore the room. Point the Busy Billy icons at different things and watch what happens.
So you have a select.
Click your right mouse button to get the magic box.
Are you done, girl?
Then select an icon with your left mouse button and then click on the picture.
Ma'am, I'm trying to
Keep on
talk.
trying with different icons until you succeed. No success? Click the question mark for help. Great! You can do it! Oh, by the way, if you want to quit, press escape on your
Are you
keyboard.
done? Okay, there we go. So the point of this game, it's a lot like an adventure game where you have to use the right input with the right item. And so let's go with the hand.
Here we go. Here we go.
See if... Oh!
You're pretty noisy, aren't you?
So... I was assuming you could pet the cat, but no. So it's basically a pixel hunt with each kind of thing. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do with the hand. Let's switch inputs to the
Here we
magnet.
go.
Anything use the magnet. Anything at all. You can't hear me clicking, but I'm clicking like every single item here. Okay, magnet's not working. Key.
Here we go.
You can't. There we go. Hey, chat, what the fuck? That squirrel just gave itself a concussion.
God save the king.
Hey, chat. Me after I hit my head. God save the king. All right,
Here we go.
Tool set. Chat, do you like how deranged this is? Okay, I think that's all I can do with that. Let's do the
Here we
burger.
go.
I'm feeding a burger to the cat. Excuse me?
Enjoy your dinner.
I fed the mouse. Let's feed the bear.
What your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
So, do you see why I say this is the most deranged one? Because it feels like a parody almost, like a horror version of these kind of games, you know?
Where are your table manners?
Okay, Billy. That's fine.
Here we
Billy.
go.
Using a flashlight. What can I use the flashlight with? Absolutely nothing. All right, let's try the remote.
Here we go.
Turns on the computer. Remote works on the lamp? Billy. Cool, Billy.
What was that?
I don't know what that was, bro. Let's go with the ladder.
Here we go.
And I think that's it. Oh, wait, hold on. Ladder's got a place. He has to turn on his police siren. As all children have in their house.
Here come the cops.
Here we go.
All right, I need to do the ladder on the truck. Cool. There's a way out of
Here we
here.
go.
I think we've done everything.
Here we go.
I want to say, yeah, escape gets you out. Okay. Now, there's 2 games on here, Wonderland and Fantasy, and they each contain 4 areas for you to explore. So let's keep exploring.
Let's help Busy Billy explore the farm.
So do you like Busy Billy, chat?
Icons at different things.
Yeah, lady, I know how to do this.
Here we go.
There could be more interaction. I feel like some of the interactions could be more natural. He's a strange boy, this Billy. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi. It just feels like everything I click on gives me something deranged. Like this. I've seen people in... I saw y'all in chat saying this should be an indie game. I wish. Indie games, please rip off Busy Billy. Please, for the love of God, rip this off. Rip it off, take inspiration from it. I don't care. I want to see more click around multimedia games. Reverend Crush, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry about Busy Billy and his existence. Okay. Eat shit, Billy.
Here we go.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
Come on, that's metal. I should be able to use that with this. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's try the key. I bet that opens the gate. Hyper-realistic ducks are here. These ducks are from another game entirely. All right, let's try...
Here we go.
The Here We Go, by the way, isn't from the game. It's from Wishbone. Yeah, no, there was that storybook peripheral. I remember. It was, I want to say it had Harry Potter games and stuff. I remember that peripheral. I kind of want it, but I bet it doesn't work anymore. There's that bear again. Why, it's a game full of nightmares? Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right, let's give the burgers. Well, that's disturbing. That's how dogs sound.
You've made it!
What? Billy, what the fuck does that mean? Can I give the burger to...
Here we go.
No, I want the burger.
Here we go.
No, you won't do that. Okay. Flashlight. Click hunting. Oh. Whoa! What were you doing in the hay, you guys? Yeah, okay. Yeah, normal. They weren't just...
Coming out of the dark?
Billy, cover your ears. Chat, I think they were fucking. Yeah, they went for a roll in the hay, literally. I need a PlayStation Move and a PlayStation Eye for the PS3 Wonderbook? That's so much. All right, let's use the remote.
Here we go.
Let's see what I can hear. Here we go. I love Wishbone's ominous. Here we go. Hello? There we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so...
Here we go.
There we go. So when I click on the remote, it literally doesn't pop up anywhere. So that's good.
Here we go.
All right, clicking around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta play a game that blows. Okay, no ladder.
Here we go.
I clicked question mark and they told me to use the ladder. Oh, here we go. The here we go is being caused by my Wishbone the dog Windows theme.
To continue monthly condition would also find notice of peace or prostitution at home.
What was that?
Billy, we are in the same boat here. All right, next up.
Hi. Let's help Busy Billy explore the riverbank. Point the Busy Billy icons.
Good music. I liked him crying. That was different. Hey, it's our friend. I like that guy a lot. That's what I would be. That's how I feel. I haven't mentioned it, but chat, I got my thyroid removed. I mentioned that. I mentioned it like a billion times, but man, they weren't kidding that once you get your thyroid removed, you gain weight. I have turned, my character looks a little bit like that. I look like that creature, which is pretty cool.
Here we go.
Huh. All right, let's try the key.
Here we go.
Ah, Jesus Christ! This thing could give a kid nightmares. It's given me nightmares.
Inside that one.
We saw what was inside that one, y'all.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I wish this has a level of derangement that the derangement comes very naturally. It's not a put upon derangement. And I feel like that kind of atmosphere is hard to capture like naturally. Like, I don't know. Eat the burger, dude. Yeah, this isn't the kind of thing you make on purpose. This is the kind of thing that just happens.
Now that's a fishy view.
Billy. Can I call you Billy? Is that fine? Billy, my man. No, I didn't mean to do that again. Fuck.
Now that's a fishy view.
Here we go.
That Jesus Christ! Oh, it's like microbes.
Is that something I want to look into?
Is it? Those are just Fry Guys.
What fun!
There's a nude lady in there. Is Billy dead? Dead Billy theory. Dead Billy theory. All right, let's see what the remote
Here we
does.
go.
So again, the remote doesn't appear. It's fine. Let's go to
Here
the
we
ladder.
go.
And the ladder doesn't appear either.
Here we go.
All right, what burger am I missing?
Here we go.
All right, this one just doesn't show up. That's fine. That's dandy. What the fuck? Okay. And that's this area. Last one. It's a theme park, baby.
Let's help Busy Billy explore the amusement park. Point the Busy Billy.
Okay, let's go.
I take my hat off to you.
Billy, you're a fucking nerd. Sorry. What's with all these water slides? I like the flags because it lets you know you're at Six Flags. I love the way he has to walk away as well. It's really good. All right,
Here we go.
Yeah, these are slides. I don't know about this theme park,
This
y'all.
is fun.
Is it? Is it Billy? Yeah, it's fair. Okay.
Here we go.
All right, where? I'm trying to unlock things. Let's see what I can unlock. Yeah, if you like pixel hunting, you'll love the adventures of Busy Billy, because that's all it is. It's like pixel hunting the game. All right, no
Here
cue
we
with
go.
this. No, we didn't do any of the living books. We did this instead. Oh my god, his face. You know what this game reminds me of? An arcade bootleg from 1995. Do you know what I mean? This is some, not even bootleg. This reminds me of Leland. Everything reminds me of Leland, though. It is from 1995. I know, but it's more like
Round and round we go.
it just has that vibe to it, you know, a very bootleggy vibe.
Here we go.
Okay, it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, it's very Sun 8 coded.
That's like one sharp shark.
Lost Gumble, thank you for the 5-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Let's go to the flashlight.
Here we go.
How can I not use a flashlight on the hole? That's bullshit. Man, I can't find anything the flashlight uses. I'm just going nuts here. Okay, what's next?
Here we go.
So again, oh, the remote worked.
That's a hot
scene.
I guess it is. Yeah, this is Hapty Head to me.
Round and round we go.
Here we go.
Let's try the ladder. Hey, they shouldn't do slides like that. That seems illegal. Alright, okay, I think we're good. I think it's time to go on to the next part of The Adventures of Busy Billy. The next part is, of course, the sliding puzzle.
Okay. Click any picture and let's play fun puzzles.
Let's go with the bedroom.
A 6 parts puzzle. That's easy. And 56, that's for champions. Click
Well,
any number.
I'm a
Click
champion.
the
Let's go to...
left mouse
Oh,
button
I made a
to move.
mistake. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I made a huge mistake. This is a big mistake made by Mistake Man Alex. It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking not fine. It's not fine at all. Oh my god, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, everybody. I did a fine job.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Thank you for redeeming my new redeem. Do you like that? Do you like that, chat? It's from Boomerang. We all love Boomerang in this household, don't we, folks? I think I actually... Yeah, let me raise this. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. See, you start with one part and you just move out from there.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Y'all, I chose one that's too hard. I'm gonna try to do this, but I might have to call it quits.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
I mean, it is. It is. Billy, get over here.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Oh, fiddle-dee-grother. It's a sad case of people killing each other. He's dead now. No, let's put together this lamp. Lamp goes up here. I mean, that's a monitor. A monitor is a form of lamp, if you think about it. And a dog is a form of dog. All right, bear goes over here, monitor goes here. We're getting there, folks. We are. Billy should be lower. Get down here, Billy. Billy, lower yourself to our level. Okay, it's coming together, folks. It's coming together. This goes over, yeah, and over here we need this. And this is here. Yes. Yes. We may do this. We may do the 50 billion puzzle. This goes over here. This goes over here. This is Billy's foot. This is Billy's other foot. What am I doing? No. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Billy, torso. Bear, here. No. Yes. We're doing it, chat. Chat, we're doing it. Fiddly gun, I might actually get this done. Ooh, and there. Okay. We're in the home stretch, folks. Billy's head. That's so confusing. Huh? Oh. We did it! Oh boy, and there is a bit more to the adventures of this busiest of Billies. We do have an actual factual game here, and a linear adventure game.
Let's take a walk through Adventureland. Click your right mouse button to get the magic box. Select an icon.
So, first off, we need the key.
Open sesame!
Thank you, Orange Ride, very much for the follow. Let's push that bad boy
Where are
open.
you bouncing off to?
Oh, I love our little friend. The ladder? Fiddledy bladder, here's the ladder.
Making off to.
I'm sorry about that. Let's just put this burger into this cat's mouth.
Heads are better than one.
That's true, Billy.
Which way are we going to go now? Don't forget to come back and look for more.
A magnet?
Clinky, can we unwind together?
It's one small step for man.
What the fuck?
Is there enough space for me too, Danny Dinosaur?
Fiddledy God, someone just got shot.
Look at that control board. It takes up all
Yes,
the
kids,
space.
just use your magnets on your compass. It's fine, quite fine.
Safe landing.
We did it, chat. We did it. Hooray! Yeah, so that's adventure mode, very short. And then last but not least, you have an ability to make a movie.
Okay. Click any picture and let's make a movie.
But what you
Click any
do...
picture on the bottom of the screen and click again on an empty film frame. Choose other fun objects.
You're going to
and
see
fill
what
in
this
the
is pretty
film
quickly.
frames. For more fun pictures, click on the right or left arrows. When you are done, click play.
Actually, I know what I want to do. Hold on, let me get out of here. I actually want to do the what was it? Where was the one with that fucked up squirrel? I think it was here.
Click any picture on the bottom of the screen and click again on an empty film frame. Choose other fun objects and fill in the film frames. For more fun pictures, click on the right or
Pasta
left
with all sorts of different
arrows.
sauces.
When you are done, click play.
Yeah, you can't skip past this. Okay. On owl, owl. 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 Chicken. You ready for this? You're not going to be ready for this, chat.
America and a full hungry is moment of to continue multiplication would also find a piece of prostitution at home.
What was that?
This is killing me already.
America and a full-hungry is moment of to continue monthly condition would also find notice of peace for us at home.
Yeah, it does sound like Nixon. Wouldn't it be the first Nixon appearance? Hold on, I gotta go back and listen again.
America and a full-hungry is moment of to continue monthly condition would also find notice of peace for us at home.
What was that?
Okay, he was gonna do that forever, but yeah, that's the movie player. And that is the Wonderland disc of The Adventures of Busy Billy. But we got another game in here. Let's go. Oh yeah. We're gonna go with fantasy. But first, the logo. Everybody, relax, put your feet up. Hold on, we gotta let the square come in. Hold on. You gotta get the circle in. And the triangle, right there, just a little. Oh, there we go. PMD, edutainment. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
The Kid Concept presents Busy Billy Fantasy.
Okay. What do you think?
One day when Busy Billy was walking to his friend Timmy's home, he saw a house he had never seen before. It looked very mysterious and also very friendly.
I wonder who lives there.
Busy Billy soon found his way to the attic. He took a quick peek around.
An old trunk. I'll bet it's full of wonderful things.
And so it was. All
You know what
sorts
it reminds me of?
wonderful
Those old Mattel football games.
And this is how Busy Billy's extraordinary adventures began.
Hello, kids. Welcome to the adventures of Busy Billy.
Oh, good. I can right-click her to make her go away. Okay, cool.
Okay, click any picture and let's have fun. Hi. Let's help Busy Billy explore the junkyard. Point the Busy Billy.
I don't know if this had a real peripheral, but it kind of seems... It's given the impression that it did, and I can imagine a peripheral like that would be very useful for little kids to play with, but...
Select an icon with...
This was... okay.
Is it Christmas already?
Why do the Busy Billy devs love gunshot noises? Why so much gun? Ready for this? You're not going to believe this.
This seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Busy Billy!
What a way to go!
Enjoy your balloons.
Ooh,
Thanks, buddy.
running a little low on product.
Okay, let's try the
Here we go.
Normal. It's beautiful, Billy. Yeah, why is he at a junkyard? He's too young for this. Anyways, don't worry about it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's look on the light side of things.
Billy, pardon me for saying this, but shut the fuck up. Anyways, fixing
Here we go.
All right. Billy, don't fucking do that. Billy, you're white as the pure driven snow.
Spooky.
I never mind. Okay, let's see if anybody can
Here
eat a
we
burger.
go.
Eat a burger.
Oh, what a shame.
What? Let's see it again.
Oh, what a shame.
How do I get the people on the internet to play Bayou Billy like they've played other games? Because I feel, not Bayou
Here we
Billy, I'm
go.
sorry, Busy Billy. Because I just feel like Busy
Here
Billy
we go.
could really have, like the way that Piglet game took off, like this is a spooky game.
Are you for real?
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, the Piglet game. The Piglet PS2 game was popular for a while. Like earlier this year. Like literally last year, end of last year. Yeah, giant YouTubers. Not YouTubers who are popular, but literal giants who are YouTubers. Please consider this game.
Here we go.
Giant YouTubers do film with macro lenses.
You can't sit still, can you?
I can.
Here we go.
You know, I do think there's something I can do with the doll, but I forgot what.
Here we go.
Oh, it's just this again. Damn it. I do like the music. I like the jam.
You can't sit still, can you?
No, I cannot.
Here we go. Here we go.
You cannot feed the burger to the lizard. Let's get out of the junkyard.
Here we go.
Let's go to the jungle.
Let's help Busy Billy explore the jungle. Point the Busy Billy icons at different things.
coconut.
Yummy! Now that's what I call service.
Creepypasta people, please, for the love of God, look at Busy Billy. This game cannot languish. People must know about this.
Do you always spring to order?
I love that little freak that keeps appearing. I love the way Billy's face moves. It's very evil looking. Okay, let's try the magnet. Yep. No, I didn't mean to do the tree man. I hate Tree Man. All right, let's try the key.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, none here.
Here we go.
Yeah, sometimes the item disappears, which is cool.
Where is he snaking off to?
Hell.
Here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Here we go.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each
Are
other.
you nuts?
I am nuts, but that's not the point.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Huh. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Oh, it's them again. I don't like them. I don't like them. Get out of here.
Are you nuts?
There's a turtle over here. Can I use on the turtle? On the ground? I just feel like there's some interactions I missed. Hold on.
Here we go.
Let me go to the turtle.
Here we go.
I think I'm feeding a burger to the turtle. Oh god, it got huge.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thanks, Billy. Thank you.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's help Busy Billy explore the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen now. That should be fine, right?
Icons at different things.
Kitchen's normal.
Watch what happens. First,
What a way to go! I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'd better brush off my eyes.
Memory Addict, thank you so much for the follow. Let's play the guitar.
Let's rock, baby.
Well, that fish screamed in your honor, Memory Addict.
Here we go.
Goodbye, penguins. This is a game that'll make you say huh a lot.
Too hot for you inside?
Okay, so this okay, Magnet does multiple things.
Now
Good.
That's a fishy story.
Dude, you can't say that.
Here we go.
Phone call. It does remind me of Panic. What the fuck? My soul just got absorbed.
Here we go.
Yeah, Georgini sucked me off? Alright. Let's do the
Here we go.
And once again, the item doesn't show up. That's fine.
Here we go.
Ugh. Cool. Line man.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on. Yeah, the items occasionally not appearing when you select them is a bit of a hindrance, which is annoying because I want to 100% this because I want to see 100% of every sick thing here.
Wow, where did they go?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever, man.
Here we go.
I thought you could use the remote on the TV. I was like, if you can't use the remote on the TV, this game's wasted. Okay, I think that's all
Here we
Billy's
go.
adventures here. Last but not least, I think we're at a carnival again.
Let's help Busy Billy explore the amusement park.
No, we're back at the
Point
amusement
to
park, but
Busy
it's
Billy
different.
Icons at different things and watch what happens.
Hey, chat, get fisted!
Let all our neighbors know. Let all our neighbors know. Let all our
You gotta let all your
know.
neighbors know that you've been fisted. Normal. Ah! Do not like that balloon.
Did I bug you too much?
Yeah, you did hug me too much.
Here we go.
Pixel hunting, pixel hunting, pixel hunting. Let's try the key. Certainly the key
Here
works
we
for that
go.
door back there. No, that's fine. That's normal. Oh, but the key works with the fisting. That's fine.
Here we go.
Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck. The ducks.
Wow! Guns and flowers!
Okay, say that again, Billy.
Wow! Guns and flowers!
Guns and flowers. Yeah, I love that
Here
band
we go.
too.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
All right, Burger just sets off the ducks again.
Here we go.
Ah! Yeah, Guns and Flowers, favorite band.
Bye bye, Birdie!
Don't wolf whistle it by Busy Billy.
That's one cool creep.
I didn't like that entire sequence like
Here
at
we
all.
go.
Yeah, it's not doing anything. Let's try the remote.
Here we go.
The remote works? I can't tell, but let's try the
Here
ladder.
we go.
What? Okay, we're leaving. All right, there's another puzzle. It's the same thing. But this one also includes something that Wonderland doesn't, and that's a wheel.
Click. Hello, my friends. Let's play the Wheel of Fortune. Click on the picture that you think matches the object on the wheel. You're off to a big surprise.
So it gives me a hand. I gotta find something that works with the hand. I want to say... Oh. That worked with the hand.
Thanks, buddy.
So yeah, it gives you a prompt and you have to pick the object that the prompt works with. It's fine. It's very weak compared to the other adventure game that Fantasy included. That would be that. I do this.
You can't sit still, can you?
And yeah, that's the Wheel of Fortune. And the other thing is another filmmaker where you can just play the same animation over and over again. So, you know. That is it for The Adventures of Busy Billy. Chat, what did you think about Busy Billy? I want to know all of your Busy Billy opinions.
I love being a dog, yes!
It needs to travel the internet. I hate it. Scared. I loathe William. A little too busy, 3 out of 10. What the actual fuck was that? That existed. Wonderful. This is the exact reaction I was hoping for, chat. I'm so happy. All right. Next up, we're done with the multimedia. Next up are 2 VHS tapes. One's Nursery Raps with Mama Goose, and the other one is Wishbone. So I will be back in about 10 minutes with some good stuff. See you then.
Actually, it felt neat to be up so early. I had just broken into a trot, while imagining myself as the only creature left on this planet, when 6 others came huffing behind me. Well, make that 5 creatures, and 1 Margie Sterling. "Hey, Margie," I called out. "I see your dogs are taking you out for a walk." She held on to a metal ring that had 5 leashes attached, and at the end of each one of those leashes was a dog. "Don't tell the neighbors," she laughed. "I'm getting paid $50 to walk them." $50! Man, oh man. And to think that I was up at this hour for free? Margie lived a block over from me, and she was 1 year older. Are they always this anxious to go for walks? Well, they do seem a little impatient this morning. Just then, Elmer, a funny-looking cross between a beagle and a St. Bernard, let out a howl and lurched sideways toward a fluffy white rabbit. This not being anywhere near Easter. White rabbits are not your usual sight in the neighborhood. The dogs didn't care what time of year it was. Breakfast on their mind, and I don't... Margie was gone like a shot. 15 steps later, she had lost her balance and was grass skiing on her elbows and knees. By putting my jog into overdrive, I managed to grab hold of the leash ring and finally pull down to a stop. Margie was holding her wrist and blinking back tears. "Wow, are you okay?" "Yeah," she said. "I think so." I turned the dogs back around to my house, hitched them up to a porch railing, and ran back to Margie. Man, oh man, did those pooches take off. Was I imagining things, or was that a white rabbit they were running after? Margie's mood suddenly changed. "That wasn't your imagination, and it was no mistake either. That was Peter Jacobson's rabbit." "What do you mean, that was no mistake?" "Come on, Tucker. You're the gumshoe around here. Don't you know who Peter Jacobson is?" I pulled out my mental files. Peter Jacobson, Margie's age, halfback on the football team, president of Jacobson's Pet Care. "He let his rabbit out in front of those dogs on purpose. He's trying to run me out of business." Come on, Margie. There are plenty of pets to take care of in this town. Maybe a rabbit got out by mistake. Yeah, and maybe someone cut through all my 5 leashes by mistake, too. Walked her back to her house, and she showed me the leashes. Each had been cut about 3/4 the way through. "Last week I took these guys out for a run, and boom, 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 boom. They all started breaking away from me. Do you really think this is a coincidence?" She took one of the dogs onto the lawn for a piddle, when it picked up what appeared to be a hot dog, fresh out of the package. "Yank on the leash, Margie," I shouted. Stunned, Margie jerked on the leash, and one dog dropped the other. "What's going on, Tucker?" I waved her off and bent down to examine the hot dog. There was a neat incision down the length of the hot dog. I pried it apart to find a red, powdery substance inside. "Red pepper," I said calmly. "Somebody wants you out of business." Embarrassed about not believing her, I told Margie I was taking this case pro bono. That means no charge in Latin, and I better watch myself. I'm starting to talk like a lawyer instead of a detective. After school, I paid a visit to Mr. Jacobson, out in front of the yard lifting weights. "Jonesy boy," he called out, "what are you doing in my neck of the woods? Don't tell me you're out for the football team and you want me to put a word in to coach." "No, Pete, this is business." "Own a white rabbit?" "Whoa, business. Sorry. Yeah, I own a white rabbit. May I see him?" "My white rabbit? Sure, why not?" He led me around back to the rabbit pen. "Slick, this is Jonesy. Jonesy, Slick." It sure looked like the rabbit I saw this morning. And white rabbits tend to look alike. Mainly, I expected the rabbit to be gone. Has Slick been here all day? As a matter of fact, Slick did get out of her pen this morning, but one of my neighbors brought her back. "What is this, Jones? What are you getting at?" "I'm getting at leashes cut halfway through so they'll break once the dog is hooked up. I'm talking about letting a rabbit loose this morning to lead Margie's dogs on a wild bunny chase. I'm talking about lacing hot dogs with enough pepper to make a dog sneeze for a week. I'm talking about trying to run Margie out of business." Great delivery. The only problem was, by the time I had spit it out, I already knew I was wrong. Peter Jacobson had that clueless look on his face that you just can't fake. The kind of look you get on the 4th of July when a guy walks up to you with mittens and a down parka and asks if you enjoy knitting. I apologized and backed down his driveway, feeling way stupid. So much for football season. I started down the street, unconsciously digging into my pockets for bubblegum. Whenever I feel way stupid, the action of my jaws and the bubbles somehow makes me forget how obnoxious I can be. "You, young man!" I looked up to see an elderly lady on her porch.
"Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. Now march right back up that sidewalk and pick up the candy wrapper."
Sure enough, a bubblegum wrapper had fallen out of my pocket onto her lawn. Her lawn was like a putting green. Each blade of grass perfectly manicured. Not a dandelion to be seen.
"A woman spends 5 hours a day making her lawn look nice, and your ruffians, like yourself, take all of 5 seconds to mess it up."
Aw, man. This was not my day. Bumbling detective work, danger freak, and then it happened. Back to the Jacobsons' house and rang the doorbell. Pete took one look at me and rolled his eyes. "Look," I said, "I'm sorry about going off a few minutes ago. Just answer one more question. You said a neighbor brought back your rabbit? Which neighbor?" "Cromer. She lives a few doors down." I completed his sentence. "In a house with the kind of lawn dogs love to fertilize." At first, Pete just stood there. Ed. "Hold it, Tucker. I know where you're going with this, and you're way off." "Again." "Okay, so Mrs. Cromer's a little worked out about her lawn, and she yells at me now and then. But why would she want to put Margie out of business?" "She doesn't. She's going after you." Sauntered back down the street a little more confidently this time. Miss Cromer was still on her porch. "Excuse me, ma'am. This is Tucker Jones, Chief Rabbit Napping Investigator of the TGD. I have reason to believe you attempted to white rabbit this morning." Mrs. Cromer didn't miss a beat.
"I didn't steal a rabbit."
I arched my eyebrows. Then she added,
"I just borrowed it for a while."
I nodded my head and smiled.
"This dog thinks my yard is his own private restroom. I talked to him, I talked to the parents, I even talked to the police, and they told me the boy hadn't done anything illegal."
"So you figured if he was fingered for causing all that trouble for Margie, maybe he'd be embarrassed and try another line of business." Tops, like she had just won the boomerang.
"You're a smart little whippersnapper. How'd you like to come work for me?"
"Sorry, ma'am. I don't do criminals." Even though what Mrs. Cromer did was dangerously wrong. I'm in the slammer. Margie let her off the hook for 3 batches of brownies and an apology. Peter was happy to be off the list of suspects. I get a lifetime supply of dead flies for my iguana, courtesy of Jacobson's Pet Service, Tucker Jones. And hey, keep your ears open.
But I have to tell you something. You see, this holiday season, the Boomerang Kids and I want subscribers. To do that, most magazines throw a zillion pieces of mail up in the air and hope others sell advertising, and we don't want being a brain and all. I was just thinking, hey, every listener out there got just one friend to subscribe, we could double the number of Boomerang listeners. So start thinking, offer him a little, well, incentive. I've got one of those for you and your friend. Your friend gets a old price of $43.95. Here's your treat, 1,000,000 smackers. Well, something worth 1,000,000 smackers anyway. When you're fit or call to subscribe, have them mention a new tape of old Schmave songs. I look on the front, it says right there, Millions Family wants to buy a holiday subscription for that too. You get the cheap price and the freebie. Call the 800 number on the tape and ask for Dave Schmave, and I'll take care of it personally. Talk to you later.
I'm back, and that was more Boomerang. So y'all getting educated? So you can get this for a year of Boomerang for only $43 dues. You thinking about it? We're going to get some Boomerang, everybody? You know, just a little Boomerang, just a little boomer? Just a little boomer for everybody? No? Okay. All right, next up is Nursery Raps with Mama Goose. I was looking for VHS storybook stuff, and I saw this, and I was just like, okay.
Hello, this is Natalie Cole.
Hi, Natalie
I
Cole.
want to tell you about a world so close by that only children can find it. A place where everyone is happy. Cows can jump over the moon. Birds sing. Sheep dance. Children romp. Blind mice have the right of way, and spiders rap. In this magical world, MC Gander keeps everything cool and safe.
Only kids can
Everyone
come
is
here.
welcome. You can dance and laugh and rap and play. Now get ready. Mama Goose is on her way.
Hello there, kids. What's your name? Are you ready to play a little rap and rhyme game? My name is Mama Goose, and I've got some nursery raps for you. I've been rapping with kids for a long, long time. Even your parents know my rhymes, so pay attention. We're on our way. Come have some fun with Mama Goose today. That's me. Rapping rhymes are just too cool. You can rap at home, you can rap at school. Get your pals to all join in. When we rap rhymes, everybody wins.
You get in trouble in the 90s for rapping at
To
school.
rap about our nursery friends.
I'm dancing right now, but you can't see it. Unfortunately, I'm a pink tuber, not a VTuber, so you can't see my little head toe.
The Humpty Doo rap will start our show. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's first and all the king's men. Couldn't put Humpty back together again. Humpty first and all the king's men. Couldn't put Humpty back together.
It should be the audio should be better now.
I hate it when I do
the
that.
echoey was my fault. I fixed it. It should be better.
Hey, the king's men. Great. Hi, guys. Help.
Men, any of you do anything? Horses? Never mind your horses. Okay, well then, sorry Humpty, but we're out of here.
Oh, man, I can't believe this happened to me. I mean, all I did was, kind of lean out, look down, wobble a little
I
bit.
have never shown Cartoon All-Stars.
What do you mean?
That's a little too mainstream for me, but I love Cartoon All-Stars. Maybe it's not mainstream anymore. Maybe the kids don't know about Cartoon All-Stars.
Okay, anyway, I only tell you these things because I love you. I love you, my little egg, and I don't want you to get hurt. For example, didn't I tell you, if you do fall on the road, never land in front of
A banana boat? No. A giraffe? No. A street sweeper. That's it. A street sweeper. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Whew. What a day.
Hey, kids, don't worry about him. This is Rap Land. He'll be back to normal in a minute. Hey, Mama, why don't you get back to the rhyme?
Hey, we're in Rapland.
I was worried there for a second. How'd you like that story about a hard-boiled egg? He didn't listen to Mama, so he fell on his head. So listen to Mama and get off the wall. Next time you feel yourself starting to fall, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Sing along if you know the words. Couldn't put Humpty back together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses,
All the king's men. Anna, the bars aren't bad. The rhymes aren't bad in this. I've heard much worse.
Seem to be listening.
Kids, I'll be back in a little bit. Bye!
While Mama's taking care of business, let's see what's happening with the king.
That dog!
Gosh, I'm a hungry king. What is that sound? It's fresh, it's fun, it's frisky. Sir Ludovic, what is that? King dude, those are the most serious blackbirds. Oh, birds. That gives me an idea.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in the pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. There came a little blackbird and snapped off her nose. Sing a song of sixpence.
Her nose?
4 and 20 blackbirds baked in the pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. There came a little blackbird and snapped off her nose.
By the way, the king, his most excellent high dude, he would like to have a meal with you.
Hey guys, you hear that? This is our big chance to sing for the king.
Yeah, something like that. Dude, you guys are awesome. Come on, let's go, dude.
Okay, let's go, guys. A command performance. No more scarecrow balls for us. No more clothesline concerts. No way. We've hit the big time. Hey.
Okay, give it your best.
Yeah, the sound mixing in this is really bad.
That's what I'm interested in. You're singing. Nothing else. Nope. I'm not gonna eat you. No way. No way. Maybe. Okay, guys, let's do it.
They're gonna die. So are they? Okay.
Yo, that king was a trip, huh? But now, keep your eyes open.
Why?
Well, because you never know where Mama Goose is going to show up.
That's cool.
Cool mice.
Topsy, it's me, Mama Goose, over here.
It's M to the G, Mama Goose.
All you kids at home, get up, because it's time to do the Piper. In fact, do some of you want to come in here with us? Do you want to come in? It's fun.
Here they are.
It's so much fun to rap along. Everyone can do it. There's little Tanya and Tommy too, you see? There's nothing to it. So come on.
This is serious.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
That was fun. You want to do it again? Doing the Piper is fun with friends. Loosen those jaws, wiggle those lips. You can do the Piper without one little slip. If I can say them, so can you. Come on, join in with Mama Goose. Don't hold back, give it all you got. Here comes the Piper, ready or not. You can
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers.
Yeah, imagine like you're just like this so sorry. Just their outfits and what they're wearing. It's so good.
You better get ready. It's almost time. Do the Piper. Rub that ride.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of
Keys Mpreg, yes.
Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Doo-doo.
Piper. You can come on. Do the Piper. You can do it. Do the Piper. You can come on. Do the Piper. You can do it.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked.
I don't have anything to say. These guys are just taking the show here. He's eating peppers. I don't think it's cucumber pickles. I think it's actually peppers. Pickled peppers.
That was a mouthful.
Uh-oh, it's spider time. Let's go. We'll hook up with Mom in a few. I'm fast, aren't I? Now, let's check out the spider.
Lolly-doll, I just love my curves and way. It's good for my complexion.
There she is. Right on time. Oh, little Miss Muffet. She's so punctual. What a cow. All right, let me get my place, do what I do. I'll sit here and come over here. Okay, come on, baby.
Yeah, Spider's good.
Come to Papa. Ready? Gets him every time. It's so naive. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, the character design in this is really good. I actually like the animation and the character design in this a lot. That was why I picked it, because I wanted to look at it.
Little Miss Muffet was sitting on a top and she was eating her curds and whey. That's me. Now along came a spider, that's me. I sat beside her and I scared Miss Muffet away. I mean, what can I do? I don't even say boo inside. I'm a real nice guy. But when they get one look, I mean, the girls just book. Do you want to know why? 'Cause I'm a spider. That's why you know. Hairy little guy, lots of arms, lots of legs.
Okay, the director of this was the character designer for Fern Gully. That tracks. That tracks a lot to me.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, they even got the number of limbs he has right. I really like this. It's corny 90s kids rap, which isn't good, but, you know, there's a lot of love put into this production.
I always try and be polite. You know what people freak just because I sneak up and give them a little bite? Can you believe it? Hey, I'm a spider. What do you want me to do? Lick them? Huh, I don't think so, kids. Let's review the past, all right? I'm scared
Yeah, if you
of
didn't live through the 90s, we had an obsession with cottage cheese for a while. It was like cottage cheese all over the place.
You gotta share the wealth, kids, even if they think you stink. Now you got to have pride like a lovely bride. You gotta stand up so tall. And you're a special child with your own style. Hey, kids, just have a ball. All I'm trying to say here, kids, is just be yourself. You can be me, but I'm
Okay, Spider, I will be myself.
Little Miss Muffet was sitting on a top and she was eating her curds and whey. Now along came a spider, that's me. I sat beside her and I scared Miss Muffet away. So I'm on my way. I wish I could stay, but I got way too much to do. I got kids that scare. I mean, they're everywhere. Hey, kids, don't worry though. I won't scare you. Ah, yeah, right. Ah, you're so naive. Come on. Hey,
Cottage cheese and yogurt mixed together?
I mean, you can
That's
I mean, give me a
good God. I'm glad I didn't live in the 70s.
I'll catch you next time. Uh-oh, back to work. I love it, I do.
Now that's one chillin' bug.
I'm a spider.
Excuse me. How about one chillin' spider?
MC Gander, I'm thirsty. Can we get something to drink?
Yeah, I've got just a place.
It's called Specs.
This is a
Fine
story
liquor.
about a boy and a girl.
Huh?
Who understand.
I love this. I love this. Real jazz fusion hours.
Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper. Went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper.
What?
Jack and Jill went up a hill.
Yeah, I am getting the Rainbow Goblins vibes from this.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and
No, as far as kids rap goes from the 90s, this is actually some of the higher tier stuff. I used to listen to kids radio station Radio Oz when I was growing up, and they played a lot of kids rap, and a lot of it wasn't good, man. I specifically wouldn't listen to like any of the younger kids shows because A, I was, not young enough, and B, there was a lot of like rap that wasn't good.
Jack and Jill. Jack.
No, I got the Super Mario Brothers show vibes from this too, yeah. Jack and Jill. Consider this a palate cleanser from Busy Billy. Mama Goose's VA was also Dixie Kong. Okay. Damn. I love the little girl on the hill just spinning. She's even tilted.
And don't you forget about Jill.
Hiya, Gandy baby.
Who?
Beg to differ, brother of mine, but he's not a baby. He's a MC Gander.
Guys, these are the Tweedle brothers.
Oh, they're the Tweedle brothers.
Oh, not even close.
That's right, perish that thought. We're the best of friends, aren't we, brother of mine?
We sure are. In fact, to prove the point, we're gonna sing our song for you right now.
Hey, let's get down with the Tweedle brothers.
Sounds funky.
It is. Let's go.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That's me.
And me.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That's him.
And him.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum resolved to have a battle. For Tweedledee said Tweedledum had spoiled his nice new rattle. Just then flew by a monstrous crow as big as a barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they quite forgot their battle. They were silly.
Tweedledum, have I ever really expressed my feelings of how nice it is being your brother?
Silly.
Well, ditto, G.
They were fighting over nothing, just a pushing and a shoving, making all that noise instead of sharing each other's toys. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
You should share, kids.
Have a battle. For Tweedledee said Tweedledum had broken his nice new rattle. Just then flew by a monstrous crow as big as a barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they both forgot to battle.
Well, brother, it seems to me that we have a bit of a disagreement.
It does, doesn't it? What should we do about that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe flip a coin?
No, you know what? Let's have a battle. I haven't had a good battle in a long time. Let's fight each other. Round one. There's one. Oh, noogie on the head.
Oh, I don't mean to hurt you, but doggone it, I just did. I love this. That hurt.
You better believe that hurt. Because no. Oh, hey, look out. The rattle's slipping down my hand. Oh, my hand's over a cliff. Oh, there goes the rattle. We lost it.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Where did this rap come from?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Chicago, then. It's not Milwaukee.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Where did this rap come from? Tweedledee
So
and
anyway, brother, maybe we should just kind of skip off and leave this ugly incident behind us. We'll be best friends from now on.
You better believe it. Nothing. I mean, when I say nothing, I mean big nothing could ever come between us again. By the way, are those my trading cards?
Kids, fighting is so silly. There are so many better things to do.
Yeah, like finding Mama Goose.
Christy, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, that Tweedledee
Did you hear that?
that was a little inexplicable,
I
that
believe our next
Tweedledee
stop
and Tweedledum one, but you know.
Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep. Oh, gosh darn.
Hey, little Bo Peep. Why such a long face? What's wrong?
It's those sheep again. Well, they were just here a minute ago. I can't believe it. Every time I turn around, they're gone.
Oh.
Well, better go find them.
Well, don't worry, honey. I'm sure they're around here somewhere.
Gee, I hope so.
Little Bo Peep.
Ooh.
Has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them.
Leave them alone.
Oh, they'll come home
Okay.
and they'll be wagging their tails behind them.
All right.
Little Bo Peep.
Hey,
I like this one.
they'll come back if you tell them you'll be real good.
Good idea. Oh, sheep, come back. I'll be real good to you. I promise. You can even watch TV, please.
Little Bo Peep.
Jesus Christ.
She dreamt she heard them bleating.
When she awoke.
Oh, 'twas a joke. A cruel vision, so fleeting.
Little Bo Peep.
Hey, Bo, maybe the kids and I can help. Come on, kids, let's make some sheep noises. Do you know how? Ba, ba, that's it, keep it up. Ba. Here, sheep, here, sheep.
Little Bo Peep.
I like this one. This one is good. I want to request this one on the radio.
Where to find them? Oh, they'll come home and they'll be wagging their tails behind them.
Little Bo Peep.
Oh, there they are. Hi, little sheep.
I told you you'd find them.
Oh, thanks, kids.
Bye, Bo Peep. We're out of here. All right, kids, gather round. I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite friends. Her name is Twinkle, and Twinkle's a star. In fact, Twinkle's a superstar. Hey, maybe you've heard of her before. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
When the blazing sun is gone, or when nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle, all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. How could he see where to go if you did not twinkle so? Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Oh yeah. I love this Goose. I love the kid in the red sweater there around their waist.
In the dark blue sky you keep, often through my curtains peep, for you never shoot your eye till the sun is in the sky. As you bright and
Shoot my eye?
lights the traveler in the dark. Though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Bye, Twinkle.
Bye,
See you again soon.
Who's she? She just. Okay, bye.
And I hope I see all of you again soon, too. It's been so much fun.
Yeah. Whenever you feel like having fun with some real cool friends, just turn us on.
Bye.
kids. There goes Mama Goose, MC Gander, and all your friends in Rapland. Make sure that you come back and see them. In the meantime, rap your raps and practice your rhymes. And remember what you learned, that it's good to share. Fighting is so silly. Listen to your mama, and most of all, have fun. We'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Phil Mendez. Yeah. Okay, I've heard of him.
That was fun. You want to do it again? Doing the Piper is fun with friends. Loosen those jaws, wiggle those lips. You can do the Piper without one little slip. If I can save them, so can you. Come on, join in with Mama Goose. Don't hold back, give it all you got. Here comes the Piper, ready or not. You can
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of
Now
pickled peppers
listen
Peter
up.
Piper picked?
To say the Piper, you got to be fast. Come on, you don't want to be last. You better get ready, it's almost time. Do the Piper, rap that rhyme.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck
Thank you, Regina's Dance Studio. 1994, this came out. Okay. 1994. All right, produced in USA. All right, folks, we got one more video up, and I mentioned it earlier, but it's Wishbone. We are going to see Wishbone, the salty dog. There he is. That's Wishbone.
Hey, this is Wishbone.
Hi.
Right now on home video, you can follow my feats as I chew on the meatiest scenes from classic stories. It's family fun that relates great literature to everyday life. For starters, in Twisted Tale, I leap into Charles Dickens' classic Oliver Twist. You see, a new kid comes to Oakdale and, oof, lands into trouble with the wrong kind of friend. It's just like the Dickens classic, where the artful Dodger's crimes get blamed on, you guessed it, poor Oliver Twist.
No!
Taste the adventure in my version of the Odyssey, Homer's Sweet Homer. A sneaky developer tries to turn our hangout Jackson Park into a parking lot.
No!
Well, he won't get away without a fight. And neither can Odysseus. He's trapped by a goddess. Thugs take over his house. And that's just the start! If you dig mystery, check out The Slobbery Hound, inspired by the Hound of the Baskervilles. A mystery mutt terrorizes Oakdale, and of course I'm on the case when, bam! I end up as the prime suspect. Meanwhile, as the great Sherlock Holmes, I track down the canine criminal terrorizing the Baskerville family. Can you sniff out the clues in these twin tales?
Wishbone is so fucking
Philip
cute. I
Onratt
can't
during
take
The Prince
it.
and the Pooch,
The
based on
cutest
Mark
ass
Twain's The Prince
dog.
and the Pauper. Ouch! Joe gets his wish when he becomes a T-ball coach. It's not as easy as it looks. Of course he'll need my help. What can I say? The ladies love me.
Okay,
Meanwhile, you have
Wishbone.
a poor kid and a rich kid.
Wishbone
They
gets
look
arrested a lot.
and
Yeah,
play
I
alike,
like the fake paw.
But switching places leads to big trouble. Trust me. These 4 exciting episodes are available now, and there's plenty more to come. Fetch your family some fun. Wishbone on home video, available everywhere.
All right, let's go.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of?
Wishbone is wonderful. I just wanted to show off Wishbone. I wouldn't have ever had an excuse to show off Wishbone, you know.
Do you think it's worth a look?
But Wishbone is book themed, so I can use him.
Like a story from a book. Shake a leg now, Wishbone. Let's wag another tail. trail. Come on, Wishbone. What's the story, Wishbone?
Oh.
What's the story, Wishbone?
I wish my dog could do that.
What's the story,
I don't have a dog,
Wishbone?
but if I had a dog, I'd want it to be Wishbone.
What's the story, Wishbone?
Fresh air, big sky, a whole new world. This is the meaning of adventure. One dog,
Mo Rocca?
alone and brave.
No,
Face to face
this
with
was not
Mother
written
Nature.
by Mo Rocca. Shut up.
And Wanda.
This was written by Mo Rocca. Oh, shit, okay.
And Sam. And David. And Joe.
Hey there, boy. You knew we'd catch up sooner or later.
Just a minute, Joe. I'm at one with nature. Okay.
We have arrived.
Mo Rocca worked on Pepper Ann? What the fuck have I been doing with my life? I'm a... What?
My friends, I give you the Trumbull Barn.
You need to take off your hat if you're wearing that helmet, lady.
It looks just like the barn he described in Blackbeard's Horseshoe. It's my favorite Trumbull book.
Oh, I love that book too, Sam. You know, Mr. Trumbull really did have a horse named Blackbeard. Why, rumor has it that after Blackbeard died, he nailed his horseshoe somewhere into the wall of this barn.
Are you serious?
What's so special about this horseshoe?
Well, in the book, whoever
Mo
owns the
Rocca's
horseshoe
gay?
has the courage to go anywhere, no matter what the risk.
Wishbone was written by a gay man?
Oh, it's a shame it's being torn down.
Thomas Gilmore, I have
What
to go
the
inside that
fuck?
barn before it's gone.
Is Wishbone
I need to find
gay?
Blackbeard's Horseshoe.
Wishbone, are you gay? Tell us now. You can come out. It's safe now.
That's right. I just wanted you
Wishbone
to see
is a
it
gay
from here
icon.
before it's gone. Well, let's move on.
Can I have that?
The map? Well, sure.
Thanks. I mean, I just wanted it as a souvenir.
Let's go, people.
Hey, Sam. Hello. What are you waiting for?
Chad informed me that Paul Rubens was gay. This is how I learned things. I learned about people who are
adventure
gay
coming
through chat
Sam's
or
curious, and she's
chat-related
courageous, and she's a
things.
kid. Oh, yeah. That definitely spells adventure. It also spells...
CA October. Thanks for
Treasure
coming.
Island, written by Robert Louis Stevenson in 1883. It's a story of danger on the high seas and hidden treasure in a faraway
Chad was
place.
how I found out Henry Kissinger died.
It begins on the coast of
I love
England
you, Chad.
at the Admiral Benbow Inn. Oh, by the way, my name is Jim Hawkins.
I mean, I assumed he was gay. I just didn't know that he publicly came
Working in a
out. We all
bookshop is
assumed
not
he was
unlike
gay.
I should be out there and beyond.
Yeah, the Kissinger news broke midstream, and stream was literally how I found out about it, which is so good.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Good evening, sir. Can I get you something to drink? Of course, if you prefer self-service, go right ahead.
This is the birth for me. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, this was on PBS Kids. This was when I was a teenager around that time,
Listen
or
to me,
middle
mate.
schooler, and I did
real
watch Wishbone because I like the cute
This-
dog.
Is a silver fourpenny. You'll get one of these every month from me, as long as you keep your eyes open for a seafaring man with one leg. Understand? Beware the seafaring man with one leg. On the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
I rather
So this was Morocco's first show. Okay.
Excitement in a quiet life.
Drink, and the devil's done for the rest. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. Everybody! 15 men on the dead man's chest. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of...
Okay, party's over.
Oh my God, look at that! Look at that! Look at that puppet paw! Look at that! That was so good! Oh my God, the little donkey!
Will any kind friend inform a poor blind man in what part of the country may he be now?
You are at the Admiral Bimbo, sir.
Ah, I hear a young voice.
Admiral Bimbo?
Now take me to the man with the sea
I heard she
chest.
got dishonorably
Take
discharged.
me in straight, boy, or I'll break your... what the... bones. Billy Bones.
Billy
Aren't you going
Bones!
to greet your old shipmate? Come here. Come here. Give me your hand.
Oh no, the black dot!
Oh, bad news?
A black spot.
Black spot!
My death is near. Listen. Inside the sea chest. The map.
Map?
Be careful. Beware the seafaring man with one leg.
The
Okay.
Map. They want the map. Let's see, where's the map? Tobacco, rum, pistol, pretty seashell, lots of trinkets.
Don't use tobacco, Wishbone, you'll get addicted.
Sadly, Bones had died, and I had inherited his map. At once, I alerted Dr. Livesey. He was the most upright gentleman I knew.
Hurry up, Doctor. Suspense is killing me. Patience, Squire. Patience.
Livesey was accompanied by
Just
Squire
seemed like
Trelawney,
another sad
an
case of people
enthusiastic
killing
gentleman.
each other.
I'm so glad I added that to the
Just as I
sound
suspected,
redeems. I knew it would come in
Bears the
handy.
initials of Captain John Flint.
Captain
Wishbone is a great dog actor. He's like one of the top 10 dog actors. Up there with Benji. Absolutely like Benji tier.
Greater than you can imagine. We must set sail immediately.
Yes.
You, Livesey, will be ship's doctor. I shall be admiral. And you, Jim Hawkins, you will make a most famous cabin boy.
Making him a cabin boy. He's just a dog.
Dangerous.
Aye, sir.
Wishbone doesn't mind the guy dying because Wishbone has seen a lot of shit. He's Wishbone.
You know, something just told me we'd be coming back here.
What are we doing here? I'm gonna find that horseshoe.
You heard what my mom and Miss Gilmore said. It's condemned.
We'll be fine. Don't be scared.
Yeah, kids, examine the
scared.
condemned mine. It's fine.
I'm not scared either.
That's funny. I'm terrified.
The weather doesn't look so good, guys. Come on, I brought a sis bar.
That's right, Sam. The voyage has begun, and you're the
Girl,
captain.
I want to take you to a sis bar.
Our Our ship was the Hispaniola, a first-rate schooner. Naturally, the first room I explored was the galley. And for you landlubbers in the audience, that's the kitchen.
Yo, and a bottle of rum.
That sounds
I do
familiar.
remember when Benji the Hunted, like they threw that coyote, basically taxidermied off the cliff. Yeah.
You must be Jim Hawkins, the cabin boy. This here's me good friend, Captain Flint.
An animal that talks. Remarkable. And who might you be, sir?
Why, my name is Long John Silver. I'm ship's cook. Be careful. Beware the seafaring man with one leg. It's a pleasure to meet you, matey.
Yes. As we continued our journey, I watched Silver narrowly and soon made a fateful discovery. Time for a snack. If I can just reach those.
Don't fall. No.
Our men are beginning to clamor, Silver. When do we strike? Oh. Let them clamor, Israel lands. I'll have that treasure mapped soon enough. Then we can deal with Livesey,
Chat.
the squire.
What book would you like Wishbone to reenact?
You know what they say. Dead men don't bite.
Dead?
Trust me. We'll do what we must to get that treasure.
Silver's a pirate.
Mm-hmm. Roadside Picnic, Seawolf, Catch 20. Multiple people want Catch 22.
An apple. Please,
Wuthering
let me be an
Heights.
apple.
You sick freaks who want Marley and Me. Hunger Games, Fear and Loathing. Lord of the Flies, Naruto, the Bible. Okay. Yeah, we used to clamor a lot more, but we don't anymore because of 9/11. Post 9/11 world, there's just no time for clamoring.
So, we had come to the island. I was as scared as any young boy would be in my position. But I
Yeah,
also
Wishbone
knew
Scarlet
that,
Letter.
strange as it
Okay.
seems, safety would come through me.
Wishbone Death of a Salesman is what I want. Not the same dog as the Fraser dog.
Can you imagine what this place was like when Blackbeard was alive?
Sam, I think we should go.
Look, guys, I'm not
Wishbone, the Wolf of Wall Street. I would love to see Wishbone do Warrior Cats, where the Warrior Cats are all just dogs. That would be good.
We're trapped.
Well, kids, you shouldn't have fucking done that. I'm sorry, kids, but don't go in abandoned mines.
Okay, boys.
Okay, Wishbone American Psycho, Wishbone of Mice and Men. Okay, but like, imagine Wishbone Grapes of Wrath.
Something tells me that hurt.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry, Sam. The main thing now is just to stay calm.
And dig! Come on, everybody! Dig! 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 Let's go! 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 Go!
Hey, guys, look at this.
I found a hole.
He found a hole.
Thank you.
Wishbone can fit. He can run for help.
Wishbone's VA currently works at Medieval Times in Dallas. Well, shit, I need to go to Medieval Times in Dallas.
Go on.
Also, I didn't know Dallas had a Medieval
Times.
Times. That's
Keep your
crazy.
heart out, Lassie. I warned Dr. Livesey, the squire, of Long John Silver's dastardly plans. They ordered me to stay in my cabin while the crew went ashore. Of course, this was impossible. I wanted to help, and I needed adventure.
Wow, Texas only has one Medieval Times, and it's It's literally in Dallas. Okay.
Who goes there?
Technically, it's closer to Irving, but who cares?
I just want to speak to you.
I'm poor Ben Gunn, I am.
No, I guess it's closer to Dallas. Dallas, Irving, it's all the same to me.
Nay, mate, maroon.
Krungo, I was going to mention that. I was going to say that it ends with Wishbone breastfeeding.
My heart is sore for cheese. You wouldn't happen to have a piece of cheese about you now, huh?
No cheese.
No, poor sir. But if I ever get aboard my ship, you shall come with me and have all the cheese you want.
Bless your stars, boy. I'll make a rich man of you for this. I'm rich, I am. I'm the richest man alive.
The richest man alive.
You are. It's the wild berries. Does it to them every time. Where's he off to?
Top of the morning, Jim. You're just in time for the treasure hunt.
Oh, I hope that's not the case, Gloria. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Futurological Congress would be good,
David's parents are
yeah.
out searching everywhere. Oh, Ellen, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Walter, any luck?
Nothing. What about you?
Nothing. I'm calling the police.
Who needs a police? Hello? Why don't they put the doorbell a little lower?
Wishbone?
Ellen!
He's got something in his teeth.
Ellen, get your car keys. I know where they are.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, what about the loft? The loft has a door, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, and there's a ladder. Sam, what are you doing? Here, come here, help me.
No way, Sam. This thing won't hold any of us.
No one can hear Wishbone talking, except in the book parts. Then they can hear him.
I'm going up there and we're getting out. So help me.
The show was filmed in Plano? What the fuck? This is real Texas heritage. This is a real Texas heritage.
Give me a boost.
Sam, be careful.
Are you okay? I'm okay, guys.
Fire.
Hang on, kids. We're coming to the rescue.
Wishbone in chains.
And I was his prisoner. I
No!
felt like I was on a leash.
Well, Hawkins.
Free
have you come
Wishbone.
round, Daddy? Are you in with us?
Never. Kill me, if you please. I no more fear you than I fear a fly.
We'll see about that. You're within half a plank of death, Hans. Jim Hawkins is a right sort of man. Braver than the lot of you.
Silver was a smart man. He stood up for me because he knew I might one day be able to save him.
Now, according to the map.
Dead man ahead! Dead man ahead!
He was a seaman. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho.
Yeah, Wishbone gets locked up a lot. He's got a hard life.
He was no crooner, that's for sure.
Let's go back. Gentlemen of fortune never turn back. There's 700,000 pounds, not a quarter of a mile from here, and this old seaman's pointing the way. Huzzah, mates! All together.
Joe, look, there's a fire! Sam! Hurry! The pot's on fire!
Holy shit! I guess the kids are gonna just die.
Blackbeard's horseshoe. Hey guys, I found it! Hurry, Sam! It's getting worse!
Girl, you're gonna die!
I've got an idea. Hey guys, come towards my boys. There's a hole in the roof by the front door. Okay, we see you. Okay, I'm gonna lower this rope down to you. When you get it, help me pull. Okay, guys? Hey, you need to hold on tight when you get it. Okay. Pull! 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 Okay, hold it right there.
All right, let's see.
Okay, hold on tight. I'm gonna get on. You guys can lower me down and I'll get you out. Ready? Ready? Goes. Okay, start lowering.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
Open up the fucking door, girl! Get him out of here! Yeah, the guitar solo is sick!
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine, Dad. Guys, I'm really sorry. Should have never let you guys back there. Sorry. You rescued us. You let us out. Yeah, you saved our lives.
Yeah, but you put your lives in danger, too. I was thinking it would be a backdraft. The opponent, I was like, yeah, it's a backdraft
Right,
moment.
Sam. You came to the brink of disaster, but you saved the day.
Two guineas. 2 stinking guineas. This is your 700,000 pounds, is it?
Say something, Silver.
It is what it is, mate.
Say something else.
Then it's time we settled the score. Stay where you are, scoundrels.
How goes it, Jim?
I've been better, Doctor. I'm ashamed of the danger I've caused you. I should have never stowed ashore against orders.
Never mind orders, Jim Hawkins. You saved our lives, you found out the plot,
And our new friend Ben Gunn has discovered the treasure.
I'm rich, I am. I told you so. Now
Ben
I'm gonna
Gunn.
make a rich man of you.
Pieces of meat! Pieces of meat! Many, many pieces of meat!
So we left the island richer than kings. Silver had protected me. So, despite his treachery, we granted him safe passage home. What? He and Captain Flint were not with us long. They escaped with a bag of our treasure somewhere onto the coast of South America.
Okay.
The money mattered little to me, however. I'd had my adventure. I'd been to Treasure Island.
Congrats, Wishbone. You went to Treasure Island.
I've called you here today for a very special presentation.
Oh, goody.
Sassy dog.
Miss Gilmore. The horseshoe. Thanks.
It was left anonymously at the Historical Society a couple of days after the fire. And Sam, I could think of no one who deserved it more.
What? No, don't give random artifacts to children.
Well, on the one hand, I'm disappointed, Sam. That was a foolish thing going into that barn.
It was. It was
On the
very
other hand,
foolish.
I'm kind of impressed and proud. You showed a lot of courage, Sam.
Thanks, Dad. And I promise no more crazy adventures. For now, at least.
Wait a minute. I was just getting started. This little white dog's got places to go, sights to see, trails to blaze, mountains to conquer, rivers to... I'll do it after lunch.
My friends, I give you the Trumbull Barn.
To match the excitement of Treasure Island, we sent Samantha on her greatest adventure, searching for Blackbeard's horseshoe in the Trumbull Barn. The Trumbull Barn may look old, but it's actually brand new. Building a new barn that looks old is a tough job.
It's hard to build something old and that's new. When you see Trumbull Barn, all that wood is brand new. And we had to age it and give it a sense of real decay.
Another reason the barn looks old is because of its setting. We took special care not to disturb the natural environment around the barn.
And I think that alone gave a sense
It is a
of that
Texas
barn
accent.
really having been overgrown by nature.
Because Wishbone is a Texas show.
Don't worry, we didn't burn down the barn after we worked so hard to build it. Instead, we used both special and visual effects to create the spellbinding scene. First, we filmed the scene with the actors in the barn. Using a combination of flame bars and smoke machines, our special effects department created the illusion of a fire. Then we built a model of the barn at a quarter scale, which means it was 1/4 the size of the original. In a safe, controlled location, our team of experts burned the model. Next, our visual effects department went to work. They combined the film of the burning model barn.
That does look really fucking good.
Barn, and voila! An exciting set for an exciting story.
That really looks, that's a great fire effect. I gotta say, Wishbone, you were cooking. Oh, Wishbone, you're such a good dog. I know, they didn't actually put the kids in peril. Weak. Oh, I love you, Wishbone.
Funding for this program.
What if I got a Wishbone tattoo on my forehead like Jared Leto Joker?
Financial support from viewers like you.
Like me. And that was Wishbone. And that was Nursery Raps and 3 deranged and not so deranged, but mostly deranged storybooks. Chat, I still can't believe Busy Billy. Thank you for enduring Busy Billy with me. That was something where I was playing it and I was like, I have to stream this. If I don't stream this, it'll just disappear into the ether. So thank you all so very much for watching that with me.
It just seemed like another sad case of people killing each other.
And thank you for the follow, Coconut. Appreciate it. All right. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7 on Retro Pals. Let me just give a shout out. And we are going to be showing off Games Master episodes. So if you want to see more VHS goodness, more old TV, do check out our stream tomorrow. Now, let me find someone to read. I saw Sturlock mentioning that BBH had a birthday today. So let me see if I can't get in. What's the story? Wishbone. Da, 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 da. Yeah. There we go. Let's start the raid here. All right, folks. Thank you all so very much for watching. I really do appreciate that. And I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, a great Tuesday, and a good rest of the week. All right. See you later, folks.